Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a book review on the book Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. And this book is just basically about a girl named Emily and her best friend Sloane. And one summer they have this all planned out, they're going to have the best summer ever together, but Sloane suddenly just disappears and she doesn't answer any of her phone calls, her texts, nothing. Like her family just poof, is gone, and like their house is empty, everything is literally like they were never there. So the one thing that she does leave behind is a list for Emily, and it's a list of all these things that she has to do. So it's like a bucket list for the entire summer, and it's just kind of things like dares, like to kiss a stranger and one of them was to hug a Jamie, so I guess hug someone named Jamie, or at least that's how Emily interprets it. Go apple picking. They kind of range in their severity of like how daring they are, but Emily kind of takes it as if she does all of these things, then she'll find her best friend. So the book kind of follows her throughout her summer vacation as she tries to complete the list that Sloane gives her in an effort to find her. So Emily's more of a shyer character. You can tell that in the friendship, Sloane is more of a daring one, whereas Emily kind of hangs back and kind of stands in her shadow and lets Sloane do all of the daring things, and she'll just kind of stay back and watch. But you'll see in the book this kind of changes as Emily is on her own, and so she basically ends up doing a lot of things she normally wouldn't do. She meets a lot of new people, and she ends up becoming friends with what's one guy at their school named Frank Porter, who is kind of like the poster child for like the perfect student. He's like on student council, he has a really nice girlfriend, he makes perfect grades, he's really popular, and so they end up becoming friends. And she ends up meeting a lot of other people that she normally wouldn't hang out with. And so it's just a very exciting book. I definitely loved reading it. You kind of just want to know what's going to happen next. You're constantly wondering where her friend could be, because the book does have a lot of flashbacks to her memories of when she would spend time with Sloane. It kind of like hints as to what's going on. So you're constantly, wanting to find out what's going on. And also just the things that she does in the book. She has to complete all of like the tasks or dares that Sloane sends her. So that's also very exciting to read. So overall, I would give this book 4 out of 5 stars. It was definitely very entertaining and exciting, and I was never really bored reading it. It definitely also kind of brings up the point of how we relate to other people and our relationships and friendships, and how we can sometimes learn to rely on others to kind of stick up for us and represent us in a way, and how when they suddenly disappear, like how we react to that. How we can either just kind of recede back into ourselves so we don't have that person to really represent us anymore, or how we can really come into our own and really have that self-discovery and find out really what we're passionate about and what we believe in. And that's just kind of what Emily goes through. So it's really interesting to read that. So overall, it was a great light read, especially for summer, because it is kind of set in summer. I know I'm doing this book review kind of late, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely recommend reading this book if you like these kinds of books. And I will see you guys in my next review. Bye.